welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, what's up, Steph. And in today's video, I made a pot of chili. I know some states are actually catching some snow and some cold weather. Not quite here in Florida yet, but I was craving some chili. So if you'd like to see how I created this dish, go ahead and stay tuned for the rest of the video and we'll get right into it. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with what you need. You need some minced garlic, chili powder, cayenne pepper, beef broth, tomato paste, red kidney beans, of course some hamburger meat, brown sugar, green pepper, traditional pasta sauce, cumin, garlic powder, black pepper, whole oregano, celery salt, some sweet Italian sausage, some diced tomatoes, and of course you need some pinto beans. So the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and just put the ground beef and the sweet Italian sausage in a bowl, and you want to make sure with the sweet Italian sausage that you cut the little skin off, because we don't want to cook the skin with it. So remove the skin and just put that in there, and then we're gonna dice up our vegetables. I forgot to mention that you need an onion. I only use half of an onion and a whole green bell pepper. So once you get your meat put in there, go ahead and chop up and dice up your vegetables. All right, so at this point, go ahead and grab all of your meat and put your eye on maybe like 6, and cook your meat down till it's no longer pink. Chop it up, and then once your meat's all cooked, go ahead and add in your onions and your bell peppers. You're also going to add in a tablespoon worth of some minced garlic and give it a good mix. All right, so once you gave it a good mix, go ahead and drain out your meat. Once you drain out your meat, go ahead and add in a little bit of some of that pasta sauce. You can add as you go, but stir it in first, and then if you need to add a little bit more, you can. After you put in some of the pasta sauce, go ahead and add in those diced tomatoes and give everything a good stir to see, the consistency of the sauce. And if you need to add it, you can add it at this point. All right, so I ended up adding a little bit more pasta sauce, but before I did, I added in the whole jar of that tomato paste and I gave it a good stir, and then I added a little bit more of the pasta sauce afterwards. The next thing that you want to do is drain out your beans and pour them inside of the pot and give all of that a good mix. Once you pour your beans into the pot, the next thing that you want to do is start adding in those some cups of broth. I started by adding 1/4 cup of broth in the pot, but it's just, I can't use those measuring cups. I just had to eyeball it. So eyeball it, because it definitely depends on if you like your chili loose or if you like it a little thicker. I kind of like mine on the thicker side, but definitely, add as much broth as you like to have it, because you're going to cook this down some. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start adding in those seasonings after you gave that broth a really good mix. So we're going to first start by adding in some ground cumin or cumin. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Add in maybe like a tablespoon worth of that. Again, I tried using the spoon and measuring cups and stuff, and it just don't work for me. So I would say use a tablespoon of that. Next, you're going to go in with some whole oregano. You see, I was struggling. It was not working. So at that point, I was like, forget it. I'm not even going to use it no more. I'm just going to eyeball it and add if I need to. Next thing that you want to add is some cayenne pepper. I didn't really have much left of that, but who wants spicy chili anyways? So after that, you're going to add in some chili powder. You definitely want to add quite a bit of this. I want to say I added roughly about 4 tablespoons of chili powder, and I also ended up adding more anyways. So you definitely want to have a bunch of that. All right, so after the chili powder, you're going to add in some black pepper and put that in there. After the black pepper, you want to add in some celery salt. All right, and then after that, we're gonna go now in with some garlic powder. And once you put in that garlic powder, you want to put in some brown sugar. Definitely optional. I think it just gives it a really nice taste to it, but add in some brown sugar. And then the last ingredient that you really want to add in is a bay leaf, and then give everything a good mix. Once you mix it all together, you're just going to let it simmer a little bit, maybe about 10-15 minutes. And after you let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, taste it to see if you need to add anything else to, like, as far as like seasonings, because I ended up adding some more chili powder because I felt like I didn't have enough. So once you taste it, make sure everything's good, give it a big mix again, and then let it simmer some more, maybe about 10 minutes. After that, the chili will be pretty much done at this point. So you can, serve this with rice, crackers, cornbread. People eat it with all types of stuff. Cheese, sour cream. I ate mine with white rice. I usually like to eat it with cornbread, but I didn't have any. But if you like this video and this recipe, definitely give it a thumbs up, and we will be making some more videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.